Questions? Yes. Good evening.
Good evening. Hi.
Hi.
What is your approach to mixing? Do you mix along the way while you create, or would you mix once things are complete?
So my approach is basically, as I have the first main sequence or the first main loop, is that of course I want to have it sounding good, you know. So I want to have it sound proper. At least it should sound good to me. That I'm like, okay, I can work on it. I cannot work on an unmixed drum sequence pad. So when the kick is too loud or when the bass line is not loud enough, that's not. So I'm pre-mixing a bit, of course, just with my ears. I'm also producing just with headphones. Somebody wants to ask that? I never used the monitors because of my lovely neighbors. So I'm only, shout out to them. I'm only doing headphones, and I actually to answer your question first, we can go back to that later. What I do is I'm building the track first. So I basically do the arrangement first. I love I work with FL Studio, as everyone can see. It's very colorful. This is FL Studio 21. Again, no sponsorship, but I love it, and it's just very colorful. And you see, this is not the way I'm working. Like, this is just the final track. What I'm doing is these, I would call them play boxes here. So these pattern, and actually whatever you put inside, if it's a drum loop or whatsoever, you can literally just go like this, and can work very efficiently, very fast. You know, if you have like this stuff here now, you can just add it up. You can copy super quickly. It's just a very nice thing. And then after that is done, I'm gonna go to the mixing part, and that usually doesn't. Yeah, I try to mix it as good as possible in the process, but I want to be also done with my creative part as possible. So it's 50-50.
Okay, so lot of EQing along the way. I mean, when
Yeah. I EQ the drums directly, everything. Like I don't have a specific kind of pattern for everything, but I don't know, if I have the rides or the tops, of course I EQ them directly. If I have the bass line, I EQ them. I work with sometimes I work with Neutron, no sponsorship again. We have Neutron and Ozone. Ozone is more for mastering. Amazing plugins. You should buy them on Black Friday because they're already really cheap.
No sponsorship.
No, Black Friday is, you should always buy music stuff on Black Friday. Always online, because you always get 50, 60, 70% discount. As you can see, my computer is working. It's a big plugin. Some sound engineers hate it, or mixing engineers hate it, because it's taking away a lot of work from them. We're gonna wait until this baby is up, and then I hope it's gonna go up.
Yeah, so you use the inbuilt features of Neutron and
sometimes, not always. I just use them. Actually, I use the main Fruity Loop standard EQ because it's enough, you know. But sometimes if I have a pad, I think I have to restart the project quickly. Hope it's fine. Oh. Oops.
Go on.
Anima's out today from yesterday, by the way, and you release an Afterlife. And we're gonna close it quickly. No, but I EQ with the standard things, you know. There's nothing crazy. No, so good. Nothing crazy. We're back here. So I show you quickly the EQ, which I'm working with. Fruity Paramedic EQ. That's it. The volume. I'm gonna show quickly. And then I'm slow, yeah. Then we have presets here as well. So you can basically choose which frequencies you want to cut off. I'm usually, when I use drums, I go with this one, 20 Hz, 18 Hz cut, and then you can just. That's a bit fast for you, huh? You like that. I know you like that. I know you like that. You gotta pitch it down.
Give us more.
You can also go the other way, of course. But I usually EQ with this. That is not my secret sauce, but that's just the way I do it. I cut off all the low frequencies to just give space for the low ones. Yeah, okay. That's it.
Thank you.
Thank you for your question. We're all here at Tomorrowland.